at all.
Yeah, that shit'll fuck you up, man. You just gotta. It's tough though, because sometimes people need the specific pills. There are specific pills that maybe somewhat work on what they're supposed to do when it comes to anxiety and all that. But like, I think people get the false hope like it's not a drug. It's still a drug. You take a whole bottle of that shit, you will be dead. You feel me? So it's a drug. If you take a whole bottle of Oxycontin, you're gonna be dead. If you take a whole bottle's worth of heroin, you're gonna be dead. If you snort a whole bottle's worth of cocaine, you're gonna be dead. You feel me? If you smoke a bottle's worth, you gonna be alive. And I feel like that's why we need to separate weed from everything else, bro. Like, you will never OD. You can't just you can smoke your lungs away. Don't get that shit twisted. You'll have coughers lungs, just like a cigarette smoker. Just because maybe if you don't smoke that healthy, backwoods and all that, and tobacco is still gonna hit your lungs. So
Yeah,
but I do think you can't overdose off weed. So we need to stop calling it a class A1 drug in these square ass states and all that other shit. Like, bro, you can't even die off this.
yeah, that's real shit though. No, that's real shit. They always do some what's that word? They said you can't even like supposedly you can't even get a gun. You can't get a gun if you smoke weed. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? If you ain't got no record but you smoke weed, like that's stupid, bro.
No, to everybody who signed up to get the card to get weed, they made it to where you can't get no gun license. I'm so glad I didn't sign up for that shit.
Yeah,
Cause I know everybody used to do that. Go to all the little beaches, go to Venice Beach, free weed, something. I don't know if it's free, but you would be able to have like your own physical card. Not, and that's when I was like, I'm gonna just keep going to the block. Fuck all that.
I
Give me
did
that
get a card,
bill.
but that was probably. I wonder if they do like a 7 year thing. You know how they do the 7 years?
You want to find out? Try to buy a gun. He's gonna tell you.
Crazy, but niggas could buy alcohol and shoot up a whole fucking bar.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
And another thing when it comes to smoking tobacco, when you niggas keep licking backwards, man. I had somebody actually tell me that I was a dentist, like a random dentist sitting next to me. He just parked. He was like, bruh, that's basically like you chewing tobacco. Like, not as
Mm,
extreme, but like, bruh, you finally get the backwood to unravel. You feel me? You dust it off with your thumbs, and then you start to lick this whole shit fucking wet, but you really licking hella fucking nicotine and tobacco into your mouth, and you're not washing it off. It's staining your teeth. You feel me?
mm.
And you're getting a nicotine high off the shit though. You feel me? So it's like if you really is a pro, now I understand why my partners wash that shit off like a dirty fucking cup, nigga, in the sink. I'm like, oh, I get it now. So you don't just have to lick it off or whatever. You could just boom, dip it in some water, and you'll be all right. But with me, I'm used to backwards. I don't want to go back to Dutch's, and
Yeah,
I
that's
don't like how papers ash, and I
yeah.
kind of don't like how it tastes. I think I might. You got to be honest, niggas might have an addiction to the wood. You feel me? Like it may be the wood though
Oh,
too. Cause I hate papers, and I be thinking niggas who smoke pipes, you kind of weed dope fiends, man. Like that that hot ass smoke air in the back of my fucking throat. Yuck.
nah, yeah, I don't fuck with paper. Well, I fuck with it. Got to be a combination of papers and backwoods. You know, I can't just
Mm,
have one without the other. The reason why I started adding the papers is because you know the backwoods be too expensive. Sometimes they got holes in them, veins
mm,
and shit. But you can't even smoke your goddamn backwood the way you desire. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It'll
yeah.
unravel. It'll be unravel. You know what I mean? So me, I just wrap my shit around the backwood, so it'll take the holes. You know what I'm saying? The veins
Bruh,
off it.
do you know you gonna smoke healthy and bad together, bro? That's hilarious to me.
That's like Eminem when
That's
bad meets evil.
hilarious, bruh.
That's like Eminem when bad meets evil. I
This
mean,
nigga still smoking both.
yeah, hell yeah, that's that
Well, look,
damn evil.
if it ain't hella holes in it, do you still use the paper around it?
You know what the fuck? It's a slow burn.
That's because it's two layers.
I know what it is, but still a slow burn. The slow burn, like nigga, you know how quick a back will
Bruh.
burn? Dude? Like if a back, like bro, the back will burn so damn quick, my nigga. And then like
You need
especially
this rolling box, bruh. We just put the weed right there, put the wood on top, flat that blunt, nigga. Oh mamas.
Man, but the blunt, you know me though. You know how I like my blunts. My blunts be too tight. Like I don't like my blunts tight. You already know. Niggas be like, yeah, you already know my blunts hit, and you get the, you know what I'm saying?
My shit like a cigarette now, right now with the blunt roller, flap. And I
Yeah,
got I made it wide though too. It's like a wide ass motherfucker. Like it's compact, but it hit though. But it probably don't rip as much as your shit. I ain't gonna front though.
right. Yeah, I'm already knowing. Like niggas like, I roll a blunt. I'm like, yeah, you probably do, my nigga. Probably look good, nigga, but it ain't my kind of blunt.
Said eat the weed the best way. My partner be waking up with like a baby heart murmur, like because he eat too much of that shit, bro. I don't know about that.
Either we raw.
He eat like like the real butter. He'll eat the butter, like take a spoon of that shit. Like I'm like, bro, you ain't even got it in a brownie or nothing. Like, nah, fuck that. I'm like, that's kind of dope fiendish. I'm gonna keep it solid with you, bro. I got love for you, my nigga, but that's dope fiendish, bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, man, yeah, I did. That should have me laughing. I did see that. Black China today in today's news. You know what I'm saying? She had. I still pull it up. She was talking about. I had to get 3 of my cars repoed today, and this is a price I gotta pay for being a single mother. He said, and Tiger rebuttals on it. It was a post. I guess the Shade Room posted it. Tiger rebuttals. Like I pay 40. My son stay with me Monday through Saturday. I pay 40K a month on his school and his learning and everything. Why should I pay child support? Like that shit. She sounds smart to somebody dumb. Get your ass up and work. The pornos in the cell. Like what? Like
I have to pay for being a single mother. No, bitch, you have to pay for rent and responsibilities with your sexual habits, bitch. That's what you got to do because that's the real world. Everybody has to pay. Unless you 17, everybody got to pay, or you should be working on starting to pay. So, like, it's just the victimizing, bro. It's the victimizing to me. Like, I think both men and women do it a lot, but this victimizing shit where like even when you dead ass wrong or you have to take your L, you want to play like you're a victim in the situation. It's like, nah, man, that's not how this shit go. You were a predator on Tyga. If people know how Tyga and Black China got together, like like you always thought this nigga was a weenie. He was just a come up for you. And now for him to end up with the kids and you in your situation, now you ain't happy with it. Oh, no. You can't get mad when them tables turn, man. Hold down your responsibilities. Even when Tyga figured out that he was a lick, he held down his responsibilities. You gotta do that. You feel me? And I know Rob says something too, like because now she look a certain way. I don't think that logical men are going to take her serious. I feel like if only a fool would hit that raw. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying she's not beautiful, but I'm saying like her come up is dick. You feel me? And now that she's losing her checks off dick, she's trying to figure out like, damn, how am I gonna keep this house? How am I gonna because like I already had this set up. I'm supposed to still get child support. I'm supposed to still have custody. You feel me? And it's like that's a cold hustle for some women. I would tell fellas like watch women who talk like that, but all women ain't like that, man. All women ain't trying to hustle love and kids for a living, and take the kids to the city and then go get a rent for $150 a month. You hear me? And then go apply for this and this. All women don't operate like that, man. You feel me? And some women know this situation that they get themselves in, and that's to get themselves on some financial freedom. You feel me? Everybody don't do that just to come up. Some people do that because they're in a situation. They actually had a baby with a nigga they liked, didn't work out, fell flat, didn't have no house, got to go to the city, $100.50, you feel me, spot or whatever in the hood. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like just gotta step your radar up, man, because there are some sharks in the water. You feel me? But there are some genuine people too, and I think that Black China is a shark. And what a lot of women do is they don't. One thing I gotta give men is if we fucked up, we'll take that shit, bro. That's one thing I can't say. But even women, when they do something bad, a lot of them, I'm not gonna say all, they still victimize themselves. You hit that nigga with a car. Well, I think he was cheating on me. So that's enough for you to hit him with a car and murder him? Well, I just thought I was tired of it. I can't have that conversation as a man. Sure, I think she's cheating on me. Why you gonna kill somebody because you thought something? Like there's way more accountability. There's way more accountability on a man. You feel me? We can say the same sentences and they'll be like, oh, well, she has the mother's instinct and it's this and that. And it's all just kind of like bullshit, bruh. You feel me? And maybe a lot of men can't break it down and express what they think is bullshit about it. And that's why men just be quiet and be looking at shit like, I can't
Nah,
explain it, but that's bullshit, nigga. On mamas, I'm not gonna get into this argument and be put in the corner and I can't, really pin down what I think is bullshit about it or whatever.
nah, I definitely understand that, bro. You seen Snap, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Snap is a cold ass show, bro. So no, Black China, I feel like she get what she deserved on that one night. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because she played that man, you know what I'm saying, but he played the game a little better. And he won, you know what I'm saying? She tried to do Rob too. I don't know if she got the kid from Rob, but like she getting the short end of the stick, like where she was like, damn, like how long she pawned some of that ass or them lips she been buying, like you know what I mean?
mm,
Pawn them implants
she
she
gonna
be
have to
all right.
go back in the club and she don't want to do that. You feel
And
me?
bitch,
She
when
really
you
don't
got
want
three
to do that.
cars, I had to pawn 3 of my cars. Bitch, just people with no cars. Bitch, you had 3 of them, bitch.
Yeah.
Like that was your fault. Like
And
3 cars.
she probably pawning the 3 cars to pay for the house still. You feel me? And
Yeah,
like,
like why you got 3 cars anyway if it's just you? Like you know what I'm saying? I
I'm a
mean, I
single
understand.
mother.
Yeah, like you need to act her wage, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Just
some
be
people
more
be,
financially responsible, man. If the money ain't coming in like that, don't splurge on it like that. If you
yeah,
think you
like
gotta buy a fancy car to get press, like that press ain't worth the financial destruction you're gonna do to your pockets.
right. Yeah, that shit crazy,
You see this
man.
comment right here with Push? Dylan Brooks, basketball player for Memphis Grizzlies, brings transsexual girlfriend front row to games.
All right. That's what you like to do, my nigga. That nigga crazy as a soundboard. That nigga stupid.
Oh shit.
Yo, yeah.
What does he score a game, man?
Yeah, hell yeah, for a game, man.
Oh my god. Oh.
That nigga don't even
Mm.
watch the game. He only watched that shit. He only watched that nigga transgender girlfriend. That's all he do. He don't even watch the
He
games.
be
He don't
on the
even know
bench
who.
looking at
Yeah, right. He bought a seat next to her. That nigga Push said he want to fit.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, but look, yeah, man, that's what they want to do, bro. I don't
You
know
will
what
respect the she meat. Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. You got to relax. Relax.
the. Yeah, what up, 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, I
What's
mean,
happening?
shit. Yeah, he can bring it to the game, the house. It ain't got shit to do with me, nigga. I'm still gonna live my life. Just a kid, people gonna do what they want to do, bro. Like they said, bro. Like even with Disney, that was a great segue, by the way. Disney, I forgot to tell y'all about that. That's one of the topics too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Disney said like by the end of the year, they plan to have half their characters LBGTQ,
And
whatever.
minorities. And I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm black
I
too. You feel me? I just don't think you should like assign sexualities to any of these motherfucking childish ass characters that minors are looking to. It doesn't. If you 9 and you figure out, oh, I think I want to be a girl, you figured it out on your own. That's what's up. But I don't want hella shit to influence you. Like, oh, I always thought Winnie the Pooh was a boy. He's a girl. He's a stud. He's a what the fuck? Wait, why? You feel me? My
Wow.
son's 10. I don't want him to like even think like this. Like, what am I? You are a pain in my ass, son. That's all we got figured out right now. But you feel me? Like, we can figure things out later. I don't want no fucking sexual. It shouldn't be that, because it's like that means they supposed to be fucking, right? Because that's your sexual orientation. Ain't no fucking going on in my house with my son. He fucking 10. So I
Right.
don't care what his orientation. That nigga could be zesty as he want to be. But you ain't fucking at 10, nigga. I beat your ass, nigga, on mamas.
Right.
Like, what the fuck you talking about? That's the thing. You about to make fucking Peter Pan and all these motherfuckers, like, you're gonna make them a sexuality. That shit is out of pocket. You trying to influence our kids. So, and that's why every generation, people be fucking younger and younger and younger and younger. And y'all don't even know what it is now. But when I was in school, motherfucker was getting fucked in like 7th grade. And I'm pretty sure now people got some stories about people in 6th grade and in 5th grade getting their shit busted open. That's gross. You were
I wouldn't
fucking
say
still babies.
I
But
wouldn't
you
say
go
I
ahead.
wouldn't say fuck. I wouldn't say fucking, but I would say for me, but my perspective on it, I would say it just sends the wrong message. As
Mm-hmm.
far as like nigga, when we were kids, we were just fucking kids. We weren't worried about where we boy or girl. We just knew the male cousin that just liked to play double dutch real good. You know, that wouldn't play football with us. You know what I mean? Like we just knew that. And
Yeah,
like as we got older, it wasn't a focus, bro. Like, why is they making that a focus point when they can't let these kids just be innocent fucking kids, bro? And I
that's
feel
what
like,
it is.
and then with the characters, it's like, come on, bro. Like, y'all wasn't putting dicks and vaginas on these characters before, my nigga. Like, why does that have to even be a thing? Like, oh, this one is it's like, bro, let the character be a fucking character. Now, if you want to make one along the way, cool, but don't just go change Mickey Mouse and Goofy and shit like that, or just, try to oversaturate it. You know what I mean? Where it's not like,
And if we honest about this shit, they gonna grab all the tight characters to be, man, how can I say this? White folks are gonna make sure the characters we like probably not even gonna be the gay black ones or nothing like that. You feel me? Like Mickey Mouse for sure gonna be a white gay man or a white lesbian man. But I know Caucasians finna claim that they're not gonna let Mickey Mouse be a black man because that's a big brand character. So like I don't want Goofy. You feel me? I don't want like the bench. Like they cool. I want motherfucker like you feel me? Like just to see that because they said minorities too. So there better be like, man, who's gonna be the not regular, not to be disrespectful, but who's gonna be the straight black man? You feel me? Like, is it gonna be I would say let's call them the bench, the Disney bench characters. I feel like that's what it's gonna be. Cause I know motherfuckers ain't gonna give us the motherfucking first draft picks of this shit. You feel me? It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the characters we forgot was Disney. Like that's who they gave us. Oh, bro,
right.
what the fuck? You feel me? Like, so I don't know, man. Like it's cool. I hope that shit cap. I hope it's not. If it's blatant, nigga, I'm gonna have to do some reprogramming with my son about that shit. Cause I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
going for that. Like, it better not be hella sexual. Cause that's what it's coming out to me. And I had a conversation with a homosexual man on a talking app, and he agreed. Like, bruh, I'm not saying motherfuckers can't be gay. I'm saying motherfuckers can't talk about sex like that in hella detail and you fucking 10 years old. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
that shit can't be pushed. Whatever you push on your kid, that's what they gonna be. I seen I seen somebody who fell into that kind of she was LBG. I wouldn't say she was a stud, right? No, she was non-binary and she had a child and the child was non-binary and the dude challenged her like, are you trying to tell me that it's just miraculous that your son has your same beliefs or you handed them down to him? That shit didn't come from a commercial. That came from you on the phone. That came from listening to you on Zoom. That came from you in a plethora of situations or whatever. So it's like, it's that. Like, I'm not pushing any sort of association with that. You can figure it out when you 12. You still can't fuck nobody, but you wanna, beat your meat, slice it off, whatever. Fuck, nigga, it's on you. For real, like that shit be crazy how people think it's cute to put that shit on their kids, bro. Even I have to keep it honest, like with Dwayne Wade too. Like, bro, why the fuck is that even on your child mind? If you want to be a girl, play with dolls. If you want to be a boy, play with whatever. If you want to be a boy and still play with dolls, that's okay too. They call plush toys. I've been arguing with my son hella long because where I'm from, if that shit stuff with cotton, that shit is a doll. My son like it's a plush. I'm like, how you know that word, nigga? You 10. You feel me? But I'm like, well, but in my generation, nigga, if it's cotton in there, it's a fucking toy or whatever. But it's all good. But it's like for you to get to the point where you think you non-binary, or you're lesbian, or you're a stud, or you're trans, that also associates who dick clit you sucking and all that shit too. Why is that shit already in your mind? Why is that already on the menu? It's too sexual for me. You feel me? You got to turn 12, 13, 14. You could be whatever you want to be. But there's still going to be, in my household, there's still going to be a
Boundaries.
ceiling to what you can do at that age too, nigga, on mamas. Because I was hella sexual. I went through my uncle's tapes. I found a gold tape. That shit changed my life, bro. I never gave a fuck about Sonic no more. Fuck the Sega. Fuck the Super Nintendo, bro. Fuck the Golden Eye, bro. It changed my life, changed my focus. You feel me? And I don't want nobody to be exposed to that hella young because I know what it did to me. You feel me?
Yeah, me too. I feel you.
So it's like, damn, man, they trying to have people do that shit at the schools and shit too. It's like, bruh, let's chill. Let's be children. You feel me? Before we figure out what we want in our mouths and where we want this and what we want chopped off and put there. Like, why the fuck is that even on a kid's mind? Why should we even put that on a kid's mind? You feel me? You're not an adult. How the fuck can you choose your sexual orientation? You fucking 7. You can't do nothing else. If somebody fucks you, they going to jail. You can't consent. Somebody could brainwash a kid into any. Let's be real, bro. It's hella easy to make a kid believe in the tooth fairy, Santa. You feel me? You could finesse a kid into believing like I'm not from this earth. I am from a land called Narnia. I swear to God, they're not stupid, but they're little kids. You feel me? So like you could have
Imagination.
somebody could have one conversation with your kid and change their life forever. That's why you got to be around. What you say? Because somebody could be like, listen, your parents won't get you. Never tell them anything about this, but you could do this, you could do that. And the next thing you know, they weird as hell. They serial killers because of what somebody told them in their head. I always tell my son, if anybody tell you don't tell me nothing, that's who you tell first. You tell me, you stop what you're doing, you come and tell me. Hey, somebody told me this and they told me don't tell you. You feel me? I tell my son, don't fuck your teachers too. Don't believe nobody but me. Ask me first. You feel me? Or
Right.
whatever. You can learn to if your teacher says 2 + 2 + 4 is 4 or whatever. You don't gotta ask me that. But when it comes to her opinions and what you may hear in the lunchroom or her on the phone after school, you don't have to believe in none of that. You feel me? She may like a kid because they share beliefs, but it doesn't have nothing to do with you or whatever. But like when it comes to kids, we can't lie. Like you can't make them believe in anything. You could really do some gross shit. Like there was a dude who he stole a kid, put her in the basement, made her believe the world was ending, and they were fucking to repopulate the world, bro. I may be saying this a little bit rough. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about, but nigga, like kids aren't that sharp, bro. That's why they're kids. That's why they need to be watched after. For y'all to
Hell
think
yeah.
a child can pick they fucking your gender and your why you can't even pick nothing you want to eat. We tell you you're eating this. No, I want this. No, nigga, you eating this. You feel
Right.
me?
That's
So like, come on, you can't vote, you can't, but you can choose your sexuality, and you can cut your dick off when you're 9, and then what do you
nigga,
do
what?
when you're 9? What if you change your mind when you're 17? You feel me? You may be a white boy, cut your dick off, then you move to a hood, you see a black girl, you're like, damn, I wish I had my dick. Why the fuck why did they let me do that? I was 9 years old. You feel me? Bro, how many sports you run through when you were 9? I play soccer, I play baseball, you don't love none of this shit, you just doing it. But
Right.
it takes you a while to figure out. It takes you a while to figure out what you really like. And what I mean by a while is not 3 months. You feel me? I kicked it with my gay auntie. Now I want to be gay. What the fuck? But that's how influence works. Kids want to be what they see, not what they hear. You got to be good. You got to go to school. If they don't see you being good, if they don't see you going to school, they're not about to copy that part about you. If you lay down all day and be on the phone, they're going to lay down all day and be on the tablet. If they see you doing push-ups and you doing this and they're going to want to be active too.
Yeah.
But like kids copy, man. And kids could be lied to. You can make a kid believe in anything really. And that's why it's good to just build their confidence and
Right.
not make them weird. You feel me? Like these are kids. How many times you mess with your nephew? Bro, you know Santa ain't real. Swear to God. And you know how silly we are when we find out Santa ain't real. It make you like not trust your parents a little bit. Like if we keeping it real, bro. Like as adults, you looked at your mom like, yeah, bitch, you really had me looking stupid all these fucking years. Ain't that a bitch, nigga? Like you really be kind of like resent me, like you was in on it too, uncle. Motherfuckers, I got y'all, bro. You feel me? That's
Right.
really how that shit be, bro. So like when somebody says, "Oh, we're gonna do this with the kids," like I feel like I get defensive. Like, why are you trying to fuck my kids? Why are you trying to make my kids want to fuck and be sensual? Because if you're if you're non-binary, if you're trans, the association of what you is, nothing wrong with that. But then there's okay, that means who am I attracted to? So I don't want my son worrying about who dick, clit, ass he want to lick on or whatever the fuck at 9 years old. You feel me? Because I understand it's who you identify as well. You know, that's cool too. But it also you got to identify, or the conversation will come up where it's like, so who are you attracted to too? You feel me? I asked my son, who you giving little Valentine's little square to? Nigga, I see you got the little Valentine square. Who you giving it to?
Right.
That's my friend. Oh, okay. You know, I did see it was a girl. I did go, yes. But there's still hella time. You feel me? And if he wants to experiment later on in his life or change his diet up, that's him. But I don't want him to feel any kind of pressure, any sexual pressure. Because you know, kids is getting that age where there are gonna be, and we gotta just keep it real, some open sexual ass family that are gonna raise some open sexual ass kids. And these kids gonna be around your kids. And when kids start hearing about Johnny getting jacked off and girls getting finger banged and all this other stuff, you feel me? I remember what that did. Like, oh shit, I'm over here fucking dancing. These people is getting it in. You feel me? I need to jump in. I
Ain't
need
nothing
to
like
jump in the
the
game.
dances.
You feel me? So like, yeah, like fuck them dances. Nigga, hold on though. And like, you know, my son ain't really at that age now. He's in 4th grade, but like I think 6th grade and up, it's up. Like that's when it starts getting like,
No,
I'm getting
real
pussy,
shit.
bro.
Like and then I just thought like some of these teachers don't give a fuck. Like I remember I almost swung on this one kid, not kid's parent one time, his granddaddy though, because he like just kept bullying my daughter. Kept bullying her, bro. So I put my daughter in karate class, bro, so she could build that confidence and shit. So she built that confidence, start beating his ass. Well, like he was a special ed student, you know, and he wasn't in his right class getting the right treatment. You know what I mean? So this nigga like pulls his pants down in front of the whole class. And like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think the principal didn't call me or something like that. I went the fuck off. I'm like, yo, why is he exposing himself at school? Like, I was mad as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to beat like ass, bro. Like, don't you got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids ain't ready for certain things, but you got certain schools that don't put certain kids in right classes. I ain't even gonna lie. It'd be like, in my experiences, it'd be the white teachers in the black areas, bro. Not the white teachers. I say like more the white principals, bro. That don't even live in the hood. You know, they live somewhere that you ain't never seen these motherfuckers before. So when I'm like, yo, I need a parent comes with the dudes. Parents, she's like, no. I was like, all right, if I see this nigga on the street, it's gonna be worse. I'm just letting you know like that because you had a chance to rectify it and you didn't even rectify it. You know what I mean? Like if I see this motherfucking shit go left, it's gonna go left and it's on your hands because I'm coming for you next. Like, you feel what I mean?
Man.
Like, I'm like, bro, like, dude, I feel like I'm just my experience with like other races of principals, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck y'all really don't give a fuck what happened? Judge, like y'all let some shit happen and keep that shit under the radar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like that shit, bro. Like they don't like to inform. Like some of the principals, they don't like to inform parents. The principles that I experienced, and I
Yeah.
had to call like, why you didn't let me know this was going on? So yeah,
Yeah,
man.
my son came home and he said somebody told him like, "Oh, we can't play basketball with you because you're black." And then I went up there and I was like, like what happened with this situation with my son? Because he said you guys talked to him, but you guys didn't tell me. He had to tell me. And they was like, "Oh, we already handled it. We're gonna suspend him for 3 days." And I was like, if my son calls the teacher a bitch, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get suspended for 5 days. Like, why is it 3 days? Is it because it's a black term? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what? I was like, who was the witnesses? Is that all they said though? Because like I don't know if y'all know the full story. I want to see the full story, and I want to see the parents. Oh, we don't want to show you the parents. We don't want any conflict. I was like, if I could figure out the parents and just wait out with my son after school, tomorrow for sure.
All right, you feel me?
I'll wait. Where he at? You feel me? Because there was a situation like that too. Like I don't mind telling people, especially if I hate to say this, but especially if I know the dad is a bitch. Like I will come up there like, listen, your son is picking on my son. You don't want me to pick on you. You feel me? And I say it like a joke, like you don't want me to pick on you. You feel me? But I could beat your ass, nigga, if your son don't get the fuck off my son. Cause my son's big, but he got a big heart. You feel me? So it's like
Yeah,
I'm working on it because I don't want him to be a big bully himself. Cause I know that he'll be a problem. But like he got a big heart. He kind of like a softie or whatever. I like it though. I
yeah,
just
no,
want him to work
fact.
on his backbone. You feel me? And telling people when to stop and when to tap into his size. But like that school shit, bro, that shit don't be cool, bro. That
Yeah,
shit do not be cool. I know sometimes I come up smelling like weed. I don't mean I don't give a fuck about my son. I'll come up there and beat all y'all up for sure behind my son.
right. Hell yeah, nigga. They probably smoke bud too. You already
People
know. Nah, but that's real shit. Kids is innocent, bro. They need to stop fucking around with that shit, bro. Nigga, real shit. Talking about
innocence. Why you gonna have so many kids lose their innocence? You feel me? Like you're just a child. You're a kid. Now you're gonna be like, I'm non-binary homosexually, and I'm non-binary and I'm homosexual. Like, I don't want to hear that from no fucking 7-year-old. Like, what
I
the
don't
fuck?
either, bro.
I don't care what you are, young lad. You feel me?
Right.
You're in my way, and I don't want my knee to accidentally hit your shoulder. You feel me? Like, get it? Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't want that to be the future where it's like, because that's sexualizing our children. To me, that's
Right.
a form of pedophilia. And I don't think
Right.
people peep it like that. Like, your how you feel on the inside of who you are, the other half of that conversation is who you're sexually attracted to. And if you're going to parties where that's where they're talking about, that is the second half of the story. Where it's like I
Right.
figured I was non-binary homosexual when I was 12. I always felt it. And they're saying you ain't nothing if you 12, all right, this is the time when you start, experimenting and everything. But like all this, I think 12-year-olds don't really like Disney as much as minors, super minors, 10-year-olds, 8-year-olds.
Mm.
You feel me? When you hella young, Disney's all you got.
It's like when you're young and
Disney,
when you're old.
Nickelodeon, Comedy Central. That's all you fucking watch, damn near. And movies, and maybe Netflix, Disney Plus.
Yeah, man, I ain't with that shit. Man. How they got it in schools too, man. I ain't with that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, why you can't teach credit? Like, why do you have to teach about that? Why you can't teach about, you know what I'm saying, something that'll help somebody in the long run? Like, I understand from the bullying aspect, but not to have it in schools. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
understand they be like, oh, okay, because let's be real, for a second. They do have like some people that been bullied or committed suicide for being, for their sexuality, which is not cool at all. But I don't think that I think they should have a bully program or something like that to make people understand what can it do to people to bully them and probably maybe express some of that, like go through everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think it should be like a focused class on just that. You know what I mean? If anything needs to be focused on, I think it's credit. You know what I mean? If that's the case, we should have a Black History class as well. Like we should have a class for everything. You know what I mean? But on top of that, we don't even have
They need,
like
they need to
it's
stop. They need to stop calling it Black History class and call it like a Black Culture class.
yeah,
We
something
need to
like that.
we need to talk about all the years in slavery where you stole slaves' inventions like the cotton gin and a lot of the stuff that you still own the patents to and you live off of right now. And people talk like their daddy was such a genius. He fucking had a farm and he stole it from a nigga on the field. You feel me? And went straight to the patent office. You feel me? And that's
Right.
how a lot of, I would say, white financial dominance started. You know, you first off, you're not really working. The slaves working. They coming up with shit, you stealing it. Then later on, they come up with music, you steal it. Then they come up with this, you steal it. Nigga come up with the car, you steal it. It's like, god damn. Like when there's gonna be a year sooner or later where they're gonna do that to shut us up. But I feel like that's gonna be when in the school system you're gonna see a lot more improvement and confidence among children of color who identify as black or as a black ally. Because you're like, damn, if that's true about black people, me as a Spanish cat or Middle American, Middle Eastern, I could do it too, you know, because we share everybody cousins, let's say that, you know. So like I just think that shit is it's a lot of bullshit going on, bro. It's a lot of
Yeah,
bullshit going on.
no, I definitely agree with that. But man, so let's talk about this other shit, man. What's been in the news too? What's up, Chris Garcia? What's good? Make sure y'all like the video too. All right, so we got this nigga, Chris Rock, bro. Now, since this shit happened, his tickets has increased. Talk to us about that upgrade.
Yes, since Chris Rock got the shit slapped out of him, you feel me? In the past 48 hours, his ticket sales have went from 150 to 200 max dollars a ticket to about 250 a ticket starting. You feel me? He's selling out in a couple of cities already, and I do believe like this is a way you could turn your pain into champagne. You feel me? Like for real. I respect it. It just made me kind of think this shit was all planned. Then like, hey,
Yeah,
I got a tour coming up. Nobody gives a fuck really right now. I'm gonna say a joke, and then, but I feel like if it was set up, why not say a real actual joke? Like, why not say an August Alsina joke? Why not say a entanglement joke? You know, why sit there and do a GIJ ball head joke? And Jada Pinkett just said on an interview 2 days before the show, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about my ball head. So it's like, damn, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. And if you watch the footage, Will Smith, you laughing, nigga. I never seen the nigga get mad on camera. He laughing, then I see him walking on cam, trying to slap this nigga Chris Rock. I'm like, what the
yeah.
fuck happened to him, bro? I
He
never
said
seen
black.
the nigga mad.
He said black women gonna get y'all niggas killed. Well, what about Emmett Till, my nigga? Got that nigga killed.
Sheesh.
Shit, the white women get right. What about OJ? He
Do
ain't
you
get
think he?
killed.
Do you think he deflecting? Do you think it's because like he has frustration with his wife that's
I
maybe
mean,
old and dealt with?
it's
He
probably.
had issue, and he just took it out on Chris Rock on
Oh,
a
I
ball
thought you
head
said
joke.
in the comments. I thought you said, I'm like, man, that nigga probably went through experience where he was trying to take up for his girl and got knocked out. Oh, that nigga must have had a flashback. He like, hey, I'm just playing, but
No,
nah.
what GI Jane is actually a good, empowering movie. It's the actress cheated on. I want to say her husband
Ashton
Bruce
Kutcher.
Willis with Ashton Kutcher. It's some sort of love triangle like that between that female actress Bruce Willis. I think that's her husband, her ex husband, and Ashton Kutcher. I think that's when they started fucking with it, the nigga from that '70s show. But I'm pretty sure since he said G.I. Jane and he didn't say her acting name, that was just a basic ballhead joke. He said worse about Jada Pinkett at the Oscars in like 2014 or whatever, and they were still cool. I just
Yeah,
don't think it's like you know what it is when you getting roasted and the nigga you could beat up say something. Oh damn, you got beat up. Oh what you said something? Oh wait, hold on, no, bro. I don't fuck around like that. Now you want to beat up Chris Rock? Come on, bro. You hella bigger than that nigga. And there's people who was big and bulky that was way more disrespectful about your wife. And
he
they
probably
still,
told that nigga in 2000. I think he told that nigga in 2018, like, don't say nothing about my wife. So they said that it was said that they had a conversation before, like, and it was 2016. He see him in 2018. Like, these niggas really know each other. Y'all forgot that Will Smith, Chris Rock played Will Smith's girlfriend on the episode. You don't remember that when he was in a wig and
shut
nigga,
the fuck
I
up,
think it was
bro.
on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith was in a dress. I mean, Chris Rock was in a dress and lipstick, bro. I think it was on a Fresh Prince of
I
Bel-Air.
remember. Let's not remember.
So niggas be
I don't
forgetting.
want to remember no more, bro.
Yeah,
Damn, you got a good ass memory, bro.
yeah, bro. Like, dude, like you never, niggas go through relationships, problems. You know what I'm saying? But years later down the line. But
Did
and
you
then
put a
I was
poll on who if they think it was staged or not? Hell, people think it was. Some people think it's staged.
and a lot of people was like, "Oh, you didn't do that to August Alsina," and I made a point yesterday. I was like, "You don't know how August Alsina and Will Smith rode. Like it was been known and be announced to us that they was always fucking like random people, dog. Like not random, but you know what I'm saying? They were swingers. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
obviously he had some kind of understanding with August Alsina. Like, yeah, go ahead, bro. Like Craig was talking about it yesterday. Not every nigga covered the pussy, and that's true.
yeah.
Like, nigga, it be some niggas. Like I remember I seen it was a video nigga on Pornhub, bro, or something like that. Time picking a homie up from jail, and I'm letting him smash my girl in the back seat, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, niggas love they niggas.
I'm
I
like,
don't love nobody that much, bro.
nah, I don't either, bro. Like I don't understand it. You know what I mean? But like stuff cuckold goes on, like so they have that understanding. But the different people have boundaries on their shit. So if that was one of his boundaries, that nigga crossed it. And nobody can really say what that nigga gonna do for their wife. That's a nigga wife, bro. You feel me?
Bro,
Like,
it's so weird, bro. My nigga out. Come fuck my girlfriend I built a family with.
bro, hey,
I'll come bring you an ex. Don't get it twisted. I ain't no mark ass nigga. I'll bring you an ex, bro. I'm not, and I don't know, bro. I just can't bring my current, bro. Like I'll bring up
right.
I'll bring your baby mama up there, bro. But I'm not. You can't hit mine for surely. Oh no, that's just how I roll.
Yeah, I feel you. Definitely feel you. Yeah, everybody. That's everybody's wife. Uh, Man, yeah, yeah. But no, if his ticket sales increase, I believe that shit was staged, bro. Like they probably had a whole marketing scheme about it. You gotta understand, Will Smith came out of nowhere, bro. Just 3 or 4 years ago, nobody wasn't talking about Will Smith, bro.
And we got to keep it real about. Oh man, I love Will Smith, right? But that nigga kind of is like a OJ to me, where it's like I'm not black, I'm Will Smith. Like white folks love him, bruh. And I feel like that's the only reason he was not fucking dragged out that shit, bruh. Unless it was staged. Like, how the fuck can a nigga if Chris Rock would have swung back and knocks Will Smith out because he turned his back. Like if you slap me and you turn your back, I'm not gonna wait for you to turn back around. Like I'm gonna rock your ass. You feel me? And you can call it a
Right.
sucker punch. I'll live with it or whatever. But I feel like if Chris Rock would have knocked his ass out, he would have got dragged off the stage. Like where the fuck is the security at? Like why the fuck can Will Smith do that? Because you are Caucasian. You are the black savior as far as it comes to movies. You're always playing the superhero, and people. Let's not get into how he got in that situation, but still facts remains. Like the nigga been a superhero my whole high school, my old junior high. From Men in Black, you were always the hero. I Am Legend, you always the hero. This is the black hero savior or whatever. And I feel like because I think that's what Chris Rock too. White people are so comfortable. This is why I'm starting to realize like you don't get hella high unless you don't get high in the entertainment business unless white people are hella comfortable around you or whatever. And they're very comfortable with Will Smith. They're very comfortable with Chris Rock as well. I seen him with a show. They said nigger and hella shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro. Yeah. Bro, I
Like,
remember
bro,
that. I
you
said that on
you you
Craig.
leaving them a little too comfortable, Chris
Yeah,
Rock, bro.
that's why I was like, yeah, that nigga deserve to be slapped. Like, fuck that. Like, even if it ain't no shit that had nothing to do with Jada, bro. I feel like, nigga, you like made us look stupid on TV, bro. You had an HBO, I think the Chris Rock show.
Mm-hmm.
And like maybe like 5 white actors say the word nigga and laugh, like in his face. And he's looking like, like, nigga, if you don't get your weird ass up, like, why did you even
It was
introduce
so negative too, bro. Like what he was really saying,
fuck?
like he embodies all the negative black characteristics. Yeah, it's like I'm a nigger. Yeah, and then one thing I gotta give props to is Jerry Seinfeld because he was looking like, no, no, I don't think
Yeah, yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah. Jerry
no, no,
Seinfeld,
no.
yeah.
He's like, no, relax, relax. Me and him, like y'all, like Chris Rock represents all niggas. Like I'm pretty sure that dude, which he's a pretty funny guy, you know, like maybe like he done got a hard time for that the rest of his life since that. Every time you go to a comedy show, niggas kind of looking like I seen you say nigger on YouTube. Hey man, I'm sorry, bro. I gotta go. I gotta go back to the screening room. God damn! Ever since I said that, yes, nigga. Cause just because this Sambo ass suburban fucking raised spineless black citizen lets you say that shit, it don't mean there's gonna be a whole community of people like. I wish I was. Isn't that Louis C.K. the nigga that got caught jacking off too? The dude who says nigger, I think that's Louis C.K. too. Y'all let me
Yeah,
know in the comments if I'm right. If the dude who says nigger sitting next to Chris Rock on the Chris Rock show is that the same Louis C.K. who pulled out his dick and started jacking off in a hotel room with two women who didn't want that to happen or whatever. Because
wow.
I'm pretty sure it's as a yeah, it's Louis C.K. Thank you, Push. Yeah, Push be dropping facts, so I'm gonna go with that for surely. So it's like, damn, look at the piece of shit you let say that shit. You feel me? And it's not even the A pass, the GA pass. You gonna give them the ER pass?
Right.
Hell no, bro. That's a declaration of death. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like fuck that, bro. Like I gotta do something to you behind that for surely.
Yeah, I'd have been pissed off if he hit Will Smith back and then slapped none of them niggas on the show. like he like yeah like yeah. So it's niggas can believe he didn't hit back, bro. Like nigga, I don't want like I wouldn't want to fucking shake his fucking hand or anything like that. Niggas are
Where we
weird.
at? 54. I want to appreciate everybody. We just hit 100 motherfucking messages again. You feel me? Yeah, it's all for y'all. Welcome, and we appreciate you from the RNB podcast. You understand me? You feel me? But we
Real nigga.
trying. We getting soundboards and hella shit. You right? That's him. But in white eyes, all of us are. Yeah, for sure. We cousins. You feel me? At least cousins. At the least cousins. You feel me? Martin Lawrence was touring on. Bigger and Blacker is the only thing that really like attaches me to black culture with Chris Rock. Cause he say some shit that was popular in black culture. He say some shit like it's black people and it's niggas. And niggas got to go. You feel me? Like he had me fooled like he was one of them Brooklyn niggas. You feel me? That was like, from the hood a little bit, but really like pro black and good with relationships and everything. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I love my wife. He did a movie called I Think I Love My Wife, and it kind of made me look at like my dog ass ways a little bit different. It made me kind of grow up, like be open to being in a actual fully committed relationship. Just because of what happens when you single and you in a relationship, but you cheating and you just swinging around. You ain't really not necessarily committing to nothing, and you don't get nothing out of it at the end too, or whatever. So those two situations is the kind of reason why I hold Chris Rock like close, like that's one of my homies or whatever. But he cooning out though, man, with this shit, man. And I do think this shit, I don't know, man. I do think this shit kind of staged. I just don't know any black man from the hood. Cause remember, this is Brooklyn and Philly, right? I could have swore Chris Rock is at least from New York. Let's say New York, Philly. You talk about a nigga wife and then you put your hands behind your back, right? And then you lean forward like Michael Jackson on Moonwalker, bro, on Smooth Criminal. Like Why would you do that though? That's the only thing that's like, you're not even like in docile hands down situation. You got your hands back and you leaning forward like I wish a nigga would kind of, or this is how we rehearse. But I feel like naturally, any other black comic, you're not even gonna let a nigga get that close. You're not even gonna play that stupid. Like
At all.
you couldn't get that close to Corey Holcomb. You couldn't get that close to Craig's facts. And he was, and if you did, them niggas wouldn't have their hands behind their back. Like, Eddie, are you okay? Are you okay? Nigga, the nigga is leaning, bro. Watch the video.
Right.
He's leaning forward, bro, like this. Nah, bro.
He put his chin out.
Only gangbangers do that shit, bro. And that's to really hold you out. Like, yeah, it's right here, bitch ass nigga. So where you from, sucker ass Mark? Like, you feel me? Like, it's one of niggas up in your face, and you're not even talking like that. So it's like, man, it's really starting to look like a rehearsed slap, especially since it's saving Chris Rock's tour. It's almost like that was the plan. Like, I got a plan where people will think you're a real gritty, real ass Philly nigga again, and I'm gonna get my show and I'm gonna have great ass content to talk about. Because if Chris Rock ends up roasting this couple on tour, and Will Smith is cool with it, that was the plan, bro. I swear to God, that was the plan, bro. Yeah, Black Boule, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. They don't know about that word, though. You gotta chill, bro. Chill. You gotta chill, bro.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, that shit wild as fuck, bro. Yeah, niggas be but what I laughed at is after he got slapped, it looked like his shoulders was gonna go up, like he was about to square up, and then he looked at Will. He was like, "Oh, that's Will."
Yeah. You know what's sad? If the after effect, like he's walking around after he gives the person the globe and shit, he's looking around, he's like,
I didn't see that. Yeah,
bro, it's hella sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, it's so sad, bro. You gotta see Chris Rock like afterwards, bro. He looked like he was holding back tears. Like that's when I'm thinking like maybe it's real or he just got. If you get slapped on TV, real or fake, you gonna feel stupid. But he like, and they playing like in the arms of an angel and shit, and he like, and then he look at somebody, he go like this. Look, show he go.
Hey, Will Low Cash, he said he had his Will. Nigga said, nigga, eye contact, you know what he gonna say? Like, I know why you looking at me, my nigga. I don't know what happened, my nigga. Like,
I didn't know. He looking like my face on fire. I can't believe it. I got slapped.
Nigga said, nigga. He said he had his fistball. Yeah, Chris Rock had his fistball, and then he like realized, damn, this is a big ass nigga, and he just like,
and he's in shape.
Yeah.
and every nigga is tough and can fight in their mind. Dude, you got to take that shit out of your mind and actually jump around and niggas be like, breathe, Derek, breathe. Nigga, and nobody want to fight. Nobody want to fight when you can't breathe. That's when both of y'all on the floor. Hey, bro, what are we even doing this, bro? You feel me?
Right,
hey, you right, bro. You right. Hey, where you from, nigga? You want to get a beer, bro? Niggas be friends after.
Hey, no, it's funny because I actually seen a fight yesterday, bro. I gotta actually record it. I'm gonna see if I can send it. Nigga, it was a fight yesterday, bro, when we was outside of KRAIG Facts, dog. And like it was a fight across the street. It was these two essays. So I guess one dude cut the other dude off and shit, said it was been fighting and shit. No, so the dude, one of the dudes that was in the front, he had took a picture of the dude car. Like this was the arguing and shit, took a picture of the dude car, like a license plate and shit, right? So the dude was like, okay, well, you gonna take a picture of my car? I'm about to go take a picture of your shit, right?
Yeah.
So the dude just basically start wrestling with the nigga. Like, no, don't you just do what I just did? Like how you gonna get mad at the nigga for taking a picture of your license plate when you just took a picture of the nigga? So they start wrestling, bro. And basically, bro, there was the wrestling, slammed him on the car and then slammed him on the ground. And the dude knocked dude out, bro. His leg was up there twitching type shit. I was like, oh. right? So we got that. I was like, damn. So then it was like, man, hey, and then so I'm across the street. Hey, man, you knocked his ass out, man. You fucked up, like. So he like, I was fucked up. So he's scared of shit, bro, because dude ain't waking up or nothing, man. This dude props him up like hold him up like on his legs, like you know what I mean, like. So say if I'm standing up, dude is like this. So he props him up on his legs. I'm like, oh, look at this nigga gonna prop him up, nigga. Let him land, they gonna prop him up. And then call the police, like, hey man, and I'm like, y'all niggas is friends now or what? You just knocked me out. Now you're up there trying to hold him and shit, man. That shit was hilarious. I was like, man, dude. I was like, but that just show you he was scared as shit. He was like, man, I hope I didn't kill this motherfucker. I know I knocked him out, but I hope I didn't kill him, man, because I'll go to jail. Like real shit. Like when you about to fight and shit, man, that's why I be like, don't let 30 seconds cost you 30 years, man. That shit is real.
Cause man, when you drop a nigga and the back of his head hit the concrete, boom. That's when I jog off like that nigga going to jail. That nigga going to jail. And if I park by the nigga, I'll be looking at him like I ain't seen nothing, bro. I ain't seen nothing. You feel me? I ain't seen nothing. Don't light this car up trying to get the witnesses out the way, bro. But you know, you better drive straight to Mexico, bro.
Yeah, I got it all on, and I got it all on tape, man. I was like, oh, dog. I was like, shit crazy as fuck.
Oh, so you gonna break it down and do story time with it?
No, I ain't gonna do no story time. It ain't that important. The fight wasn't even all that. It was just a fight. Yeah, it wasn't even all that. The coldest fight I ever seen the coldest fight I ever seen was in high school, bro. Where nigga, me and the homie Chris Govan, we walking down to lunch and shit. And all of a sudden, man, you just see a big ass metal door fly open. Boom! You just see these two SA niggas fighting. Bat, 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 bat. A fat SA nigga. There was a tall SA, probably like about my height at the time, like probably like 6 feet. Not just working him right. Bah, 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 bah. Hit it like just mixing him right. So the fat SA nigga, he's swinging like hella slow. So the SA just giving it to him. The nigga homie Renee just giving it to him. Bah, bah, just mixing him right. So everybody watching the fight, we in a circle, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, bro, the SA threw like a haymaker. He ain't been swinging all day, right? He throw a haymaker, a wild haymaker, and connects with a nigga that was watching the fight happen.
Oh shit! Shut the fuck up, bro, please.
Bro, I'm talking about he swung, nigga. Renee moved out the way, and the nigga that was watching the fight got his nose busted. I was like, oh.
That's why you make sure you're on the second row of the fight. Don't be first row in the fight. You feel me? Them niggas get killed and knocked out. Nigga caught the hook at 3:00. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah. Hey, who was that? Hey, Mel. Hey, Mel. Who is Mel? Mel must have went to school with me. Who is Mel? Is that Melissa? Damn. I don't know. Damn, she might have actually been there, dog.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's fucking
crazy. Might be somebody who went to school with me, though. Because I see somebody named Melissa Teller in here earlier as a name. But nah, bro, and then the dude was like, what the fuck? And then I said, nigga, what the fuck happened? Nigga, why was you that close to the fight? Like, nigga, I was like, nigga, why was you that close to the fight, my nigga? Yeah, that is her. We went to Muscooty and she was there too. She said, I remember that because we had Coach Clay class. We was coming, me and her was coming from Coach Clay class with Chris Govan. So we was coming from Coach Clay class. She was like, I remember when I'm telling the story. And somebody from school was like, yo, I was there. I remember that shit.
That's cool. That's dope.
Yeah. And it was random, a random ass story. She happened to be there. Yeah, so we was up there crying. So dude was like, what the fuck? I was up there crying. I was like, nigga, how you wasn't even in the fight. You ain't throw no punches, my nigga. You just put your chin up and got mopped. I said, hey, bro.
Nigga watching a fight like this.
Yeah, right. Right. I said, hey, bro. He said, hey, yo, Renee. He was like, hey, yo, Renee, fool, let's jump him. I said, bro, you ain't about to jump him, bro. I was like, bro, you ain't about to jump him. I was like, bro, we could all get down, but I was like, ain't no jumping about to go down because for the simple fact that we was like, me and homies, like, you get your ones though. But they already fought. Like, you know what I'm saying? They already got their little issue. But if you feel like you gotta fight him, you fight him, bro. You don't need no help. He already took off on you. Like, you know, like you were there. I don't want to fight too. I understand your frustration, bro, but you ain't about to jump him, bro. Yeah, he was closer than the boxing, bro. I cried, bro. That probably had to be the funniest fight I ever seen. Have you seen any crazy fights?
Not crazy. I don't stick around for fights because you gotta it's go to the car time because guns is coming and niggas do this in parties a lot. Bop, you feel me? Or they'll shoot through, bullets go through 3-4 motherfuckers or whatever. So like when I see fights, I usually get up out of there. Especially if I'm with my people right here and we know for a fact none of our folks is over there. It's like, yeah, let's cut, bro. You feel me? I ain't gonna say I seen too much, nothing too crazy. I seen a big Samoan knock her boyfriend out. You feel me? Like I thought that was amazing. You feel me? And she did it off female swings. Like she didn't go, She went, bop, bop, big ass Samoan R's, bop, hit the ground, bop, bop, bouncing his head off the ground. I'm like, oh shit.
Damn.
Don't cheat on her, boy.
Cold.
She had blenders.
Have you ever got punched out in your sleep by your girl?
Hell no. Like punch woken up?
Or slapped? Nothing?
Fuck no, bro. It's gonna be an issue. There's gonna be some equality going around. I get woke up like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I remember my baby mama, bro, before she was my baby mama. Nigga, she was like, nigga, you ain't never been woke up, like, nigga, to some shit you ain't want to wake up to?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Dog, I got slapped and already knew what I was in trouble for, nigga. It couldn't have been nothing else. Like, I already knew, like, I already knew, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, y'all done fucked up, bro. I done fucked up. And I knew what it was about, bro. I already had a guilty conscience. So, so yeah, bro. Yeah, that shit happened before a couple of times, actually, bro. That shit crazy. Let me ask you a question. Is watching porn in a relationship cheating?
Is what?
Watching porn in a relationship cheating?
Hell no. That's like the best man. If he doing that, he shouldn't be able. Man, just know that jacking off is saving a nigga from cheating on your silly sexual manipulative ass women who try to cut the shut down the stove. You feel me? For women who like to shut down, I think that it's stupid that men shut down emotionally on emotional creatures. That opens up the way that maybe she'll end up opening up to somebody else. And I think it's stupid that women shut down sexually on men and we're hella sexual because that opens the wave where we might end up fucking with somebody else. Like it's both the same thing, and I think that it's both stupid because you're leaving your partner open. And some people don't plan on moving on. Some people don't cheat. Some people move on. Like I ain't getting no pussy, or I'm not getting no kind of emotional gratification that I'm asking for, and this person is willing to give me that. I'm willing to start with them.
Right.
And I think with a man, it's even stupider because you sleeping on the emotional connections. You feel me? My girl think I'm tripping, and I'm like, the weight of your pussy is not your pussy though. The weight of my dick is my dick though. You feel me? Like, so you could just get used to venting to somebody and start to build a bond, and then from there it goes, and whatever happens after that. Whereas I can meet a girl, she's sexy as hell. Oh, nice shoes. And she flirts and curls her hair or whatever and gives me signs that she's down to fuck. I might smack that. You feel me? But it don't necessarily mean I'm gonna wife her because she giving me pussy and my girlfriend or ex-girlfriend wasn't. But I at least got the sex. And what happens is sometimes like the girl is cool with the shit at first. And then she starts to be not cool with it. And a man has to make a decision between a girl who is fucking him and a girl who is not fucking him. And that is how women go through a tough time with a boyfriend and end up with no boyfriend and he has a new girlfriend and it's all on IG like you lost that man. And the same thing happens with a dude. You keep starving her out, you ain't talking to her, you ain't mentally stimulating her, all this shit, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, not only did she cheat on you, she chose up. She don't want to fuck with you no more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, bruh. Damn, this bitch out with the next nigga. Like, bruh, you've been ignoring the bitch for 2-3 months. You feel me? She's not gonna starve. Same thing for you women. You gonna starve your man out 2-3 months? You're gonna make him a weirdo if he's solid to you because he's gonna be online jacking off for 3 months, having a girlfriend, still having to be nice to somebody who ain't pleasing them. Please, bro, he owe it to himself to dump your ass, like, and vice versa too, or whatever.
Hey, but a lot of people don't realize though, it be that emotional connection though. Like for real, it's like for me,
Yeah.
like if I'm mad, like I don't believe in angry sex. Like you feel what I'm saying? If I'm mad, I'm like, yo, don't talk to me, don't touch me. No, it ain't no kisses, no hugs, no nothing. Like leave me alone, don't touch me. I'm cool. Like I've never understood that. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like as men we got feelings too. You dig me?
Yeah.
And and like I'm not about to please you. I go to I go watch Pornhub and do the knuckle shuffle. You dig me? Like
Knuckle shuffle.
for real. Like I ain't got it. Like real shit. It's just like I'm not about to please you when you talking stupid to me or making me feel some kind of way. You know what I mean? Like, and then some women got the misconception that sex fixes everything for men. Like, I think that's in the media, TV, and all that other weirdo shit. Like, and they try to bypass that, and they like, man, we got emotions too. Like, pussy ain't just gonna save the day. Like, nah, fuck that. I'm out of here. Like, I could bust as many nuts as I can with my hand. You dig me? Like, I'm not about to just go ahead and submit. Like, you get your way, but when it comes to you, I got pussy is the outcome. No, fuck that. No, you got to treat me just like I treat you. That's how I feel. Like, nah, bro. Like that shit is. I feel like that's a poor excuse.
I think that everybody can't just make up sex their way out of issues. I think that's why issues just keep popping up because y'all not addressing them. Y'all yelling over them, then you be quiet. You say, "I'm sorry, I called your mama bitch. I'm sorry, I said you just like your dad," and then y'all fuck. The same problem still there, and they happen again 2 days later or whatever. So like, I think that if you smart, you gonna use sex to your advantage, but you can't be manipulative with it. And I think that's what a lot of women do, bro. Like, it'll get hella bad, and she'll be like, "Okay, I'll fuck you," and like they'll be the most aggressive I've seen a woman be is when I knew she was dead ass wrong, and she knew she was dead ass wrong, and she was trying to make it up to me. But it's sad because I don't want you to fuck me hella aggressive when you're dead ass wrong. I want it to be a regular day. Why you can't do it that on a regular day? Because you don't feel motivated to. You don't want to. Whereas when you're dead ass wrong and you may be in a situation where you may lose your significant other, that's when you want to be super aggressive, freak nasty. I'll do whatever. And it's like, as a man, you got to learn to have some dick discipline and be like, nah, fuck that. Like, you manipulating me. The only reason why you're doing this is because of this, you know? And it's like, as a man, you just got to stay strong and figure out when you're being manipulated and make sure you don't manipulate somebody sexually because of your needs. Make sure you're making them happy. Make sure you're being honest. And I feel like things will fall through. But like, there's a lot of here, take this piece of pussy and be happy with it. And it's like, I don't even want pussy that's just thrown to me like that. Like, I want that shit presented. I want it to present it to me on a platter. You feel me? I want to suck my dick, look me in the eyes, do this shit like you really. Because if you're not into it, it's cool. We ain't got to do it. You feel me? But like, you ain't got to force it. That's one thing for sure. We ain't got to force this.
Right.
But what I mean by this, like, we ain't got to force this. We could be open because that's the thing too. Who's pushing for a monogamous relationship? So if you can't do what I want and what my needs are, why are we in a monogamous relationship?
Right.
You feel me? Like, we might as well open this shit up, man. You feel me? Open the ventilations on this bitch. You go do your thing, I go do mine, and it'll be what it is or whatever. But like, don't sign up for a job you can't do and then complain about the work. Like, I thought you recommended this job. You did this. We could have did a lesser version of this. Because if you're smart and you have sexual discipline, you don't fuck people who aren't your significant other. If you're just single, it's a lower package. Maybe no kissing, condoms. Like whatever the I don't know you package is for you or whatever. So like that.
No, I definitely understand that, man. So like, it's like, hey, like, yeah, no, I definitely understand that. They definitely need to know that shit though. Like real shit, nigga. I'm kind of high, but I need some more weed, need some more backwoods, nigga. So you know me, I'm usually smoking and shit. What else you got for us, Greg?
You gotta look. Tell me what's on the itinerary.
Yeah, we had the Chris Rock prices going up from that. What's the name? Oh,
Mhm.
Tony Rock. Tony Rock accusing Diddy of Chris Rock and Will Smith in the feud. So basically, he was on Twitter. Let me see if I can find. He was on Twitter and he said Chris Rock. He was like, what did he say? He said shit. I'm trying to find that shit. I was on Twitter. He's like, basically, nigga, it's on. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where they got Marlon Wayne's up there. Let me see. So basically, what happened was, let's see what he's talking about. So he said a fan asked Tony Rock. Oh, he was like, comedian Tony Rock has accused Diddy of lying about Will Smith and Chris Rock in their beef. A fan asked him. Tony Rock said, was Diddy lying about Chris Rock and Will made up that night? Are they good now? He was like, yep. He was basically lying.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, and Tony confirmed it was a lie. That's not a problem. That's over. I can't confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not a problem. That's over. I can confirm that. That's what Diddy told Page Six. And then, so are we fighting fire with fire or going the professional right? I mean, professional route. Tony Rock said it's on, bro.
It's on who? Diddy?
That's what he said. Look,
We want beef with Diddy? Okay, bro.
no. I ain't talking about Diddy. Look, he read it. He said the fan asked him, "Are we fighting fire with fire or we going a professional route, bro?"
Mm.
He said it's on, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Drew over there tripping.
Yeah.
Drew ain't playing. No, but he
Oh,
has every right. I mean, especially if you love your brother, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got that kind of relationship. I know niggas that be happy their brother got slapped. You know what I mean?
they gonna be friends with the ops. Hey, you need to come spend the night because this nigga he be picking on me, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit wild as hell. Like, yeah, no, I mean, I understand him, and he has every right to feel the way he feel, man. That's his motherfucking family, you know.
Yeah,
Something that ride or die for his family, you dig, and that's real.
that's true.
What you think about that upgrade?
I mean, shit, he defending his fam, and you know the smoke and mirrors of entertainment industry is kind of cold. So you know they trying to make it seem like it's all good. It's not all good, and I think the material Chris Rock is going to display on tour going to let you know it's not all good. I think it's going to be some backhand comments, some actual insults. You feel me? And I think he's going to put Will Smith in a situation where, like, if you slapped him for making a GIJ joke, like now you got to knock his ass out because of what he's saying about your wife and you two on tour. You know, he might bring the kids into it, you weird ass kids. You feel me? You don't know what he might joke about. But I know this, he a professional comedian. He's a legend in this shit. He's gonna make this shit interesting for sure. I wish Dave Chappelle was in a beef with somebody outside the LBGT. I wish it was a specific person so I could hear him joke about their ass or whatever. But I know
Right.
Chris Rock is going for surely he's gonna get his licks back on tour and he's gonna make money off it. That's how a smart person should play it out.
Will Locast said, I'm in an open relationship with this shorty, but I don't hit everything. What do you decide what you gonna hit? Like, what is the, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever been in an open relationship?
I've casually cheated on women in the past. Like I'm not super out there cheating, but if something just kind of it's a certain amount of effort I'm gonna put into cheating. You feel me? And if I could lock in with somebody and I don't have to go outside of that effort, maybe we work through it or whatever. But I've been in open relationships too where it's like I stay here, you do what you do. Um I'm gonna take my stuff when I leave just in case a nigga open a drawer because I don't trust that shit or whatever. You feel me? But like I think it's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with being in a honest dating situation. I
Yeah,
think a
that's what
lot
I
of
was gonna
people
ask. Is that a relationship or is that like a friend with benefit, but you don't give a fuck who they fucking on?
It could be that. It could be that because it's like in some situations there's an actual commitment. In some situations there's long term shit to it, and then in certain situations it's like a one time thing. So it's like you got to figure that out with the person you. I wouldn't call your partner, but you want to sit there and kind of fuck on. There's sometimes it's like I fuck you, the only person I want to fuck raw. Everybody else gets a condom, and I'm not tripping off of anybody else. But I've seen situations like that where people end up in relationships and good
Yeah,
relationships too because they kept it honest.
yeah. Now, that's real. That shit happens too. That definitely happens. It's like Chris Rodman for this. I'm up here just reading the comments too.
Yeah,
No,
I'm good.
yeah, it's definitely about the understanding of the whole situation. Like that's what I was even talking about with that August Alcina. They was like, why you didn't talk to August like that? Oh, thank you, bud. Like, why you didn't talk to August like that? You know what I'm saying? Like they understand, like, you know what I'm saying? They understand they fucking other people. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? If they understand that, you know what I'm saying? That's the way they get down and that's how they keep their relationship together, obviously. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I look at it like from their perspective, like I'm this is how I look at it. It's like why should we lie to each other and cheat on each other? We go mess with somebody and come back and have a happy home. That's what I get from Will and Jada, you know what I mean? So them talking about all these Alcina doing this or doing that, it probably doesn't fucking bother them because they know what they signed up for, they know what they did, and that's something they agreed to. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? They didn't agree to get disrespected, you know what I mean, by somebody else that they have history with. You
yeah.
know, so that's I was like, that's not their boundary. Like that's not a boundary. Oh, Will Smith, why you didn't do this to Will? To August. And for all we know, this shit could be made up just to have a people like us to build a narrative to keep this shit going.
Oh
Maybe she
my god, if that's it,
like
I'm hella mad.
huh?
I said if that's it, I'm hella mad, but it
Yeah,
could be.
bro. It's just like you gotta understand, like these people got so much power, and then they got a red table talk, my nigga. Like this shit could be fucking promoted. They probably just sit around laughing, like, look at how the world act. Chris Rock might even
Yeah,
get it on this. Like, bro, like as a celebrity, bro, we never been in that situation where we had that much power.
yeah,
But just think about it. Like you could really like you could really do something like that, like create a narrative, like, oh, my wife cheated on me, which she never does, and then have like a cool little have your relationship just looking at the world going upward. Like, oh man, they crazy. I'm like, but people like, man, look at this crazy shit.
yeah,
We just made our brand pop off of this shit, and these niggas really believe us.
yeah.
Like,
What's cold and crazy about this situation is there's a skit that was done, I believe, at the BET Awards in the early '90s or the late '90s, where a dude is playing Chris Rock, roasting people, and it's not Will Smith, man, but somebody else walks up and slaps this nigga, and they really
my
slap
girl,
him too.
she said Sean Wayne's.
Sean Williams, yeah, Sean Waynes or Sean Williams. He plays Chris Rock on stage, and somebody comes up and slaps him. I forget what superstar, but it's like they're playing around. They're saying like this is what's gonna happen to Chris, and it's crazy that Sean Wayne's. It's crazy that nobody else is like really bringing this up. It's just hella memes. I'm like, people need to be posting this because it might let you know it might be some puppet masters to this shit. And they're like, how can we get people to give a fuck about this award show? Like, because I didn't know. And now that this shit has taken over like the whole show, I did not know Beyonce performed. I still ain't seen I ain't seen no clip of Beyonce performing. You feel me? Somebody just told me. I'm like, Beyonce performed? God damn, that's
Hey,
crazy.
bro, I seen that too. I was like, I didn't know that either. I
Yeah,
did not
it's
know.
a situation where it's like I don't know who pulling the strings. It might be organic. It's not too many organic situations happening on live TV, man. You feel me? Even people argue that the Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson nipple pull was on purpose. Like, there's nothing that's actually an accident. These are purposeless. This is things on purpose to make people continue to watch. Because now next year everybody gonna watch. And I feel like somewhere Kanye mad, like you guys didn't let me perform
Right.
because I fucking went off on an Instagram rant, whatever. But these niggas fighting and you don't even fucking like do nothing. Now if Kanye would have jumped up and slapped fucking Chris Rock, they would have dragged his black ass up out of there. You feel me?
Right.
So like the perception and who you're accepted by. That shit matters, man, in Hollywood. Who you know? Because there's probably people in production like that are holding the guards off. Like, don't go, don't go. He walked away. Okay, continue. You know, and it's like, damn. Then you win your award show, you get the party, white people singing, getting jiggy with it. Like, why? Well, then why the fuck y'all cancel the Source Awards? You feel me? Niggas was getting slapped and beat up in the 90s too.
Right.
What the fuck? Why y'all award show get to keep going?
Hey,
And,
that's
and
for
it's
real.
full with violence, and nobody even gets pulled to the side. Nobody gets taken to jail. It's just good old wholesome fun. But I can't get no Source Award. Maybe a nigga does get jumped a little bit. You feel me? So what? It's just
Right.
not fair to me. I be looking at that shit like I ain't about to watch this shit. I'm not gonna be somebody to watch it. I'll watch the clips, but I ain't watching the award show. Trying to look
So
up Beyonce performing.
at the end of it, it's like, damn, you put another black man. Then I look at that from this perspective. You put another black man down at a white event.
Mm.
Like,
Got niggas the hot bro. You just hit that on the nose, bro. Like the upper echelon niggas, the upper echelon black people acting like niggas in front of white folks, bro. I feel like they got a kick out of that shit. Got a
for
kick out of
sure.
that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck
Some
is
white people
going
told
on?
us that. Some white people in there was like, I told you how much, how much money. It don't matter how much money we give these niggas, they're still gonna be niggas. I bet it's some white people out there like I told you they can't act right for shit. They're like,
I believe that. I believe that. I for surely believe that. Cause Will Smith, nigga, you might be a billionaire. Will Smith got paper, bro. He got box office, royalty, fucking superhero money, bro. You feel me? And it's like, damn, bro, you can't keep your shit together, bro. Come on, man. You feel me? Like that shit cold, bro. That shit cold. It just make motherfuckers look bad to me.
nah, yeah, as a whole, bro. But shit, man, shit happens. But at the end of the day, niggas is human, and I feel like like people think that just because somebody's a celebrity that they perfect. It's not that, bro. Like niggas got feelings, bro, and they gonna react to this shit. You know what I mean? They motherfuckers gotta react, like not gotta react, but it depends on the person, the situation, or how you choose to react to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had my nigga Duncan was like, nigga, I wouldn't have got him on stage in front of everybody. I'd have accepted my award and got him back. He was like, it was like, there'll be no cameras. Y'all niggas would have got backstage blurry footage of me whooping his ass. He was like, hey man, I heard that shit he was talking about on stage. He was like, I gotta beat his ass, bro. I was laughing, man. But yeah, man, Blackest gets canceled as Anthony entered White files for divorce after 22 years. Oh shit. See what that's about after 22
Yeah,
years.
that's fucked up right there.
No, not really.
Canceled.
No, they're hanging out at high schools and shit and doing that weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? I bet y'all didn't know about that. They probably found some pedophilia shit. That nigga's a weirdo. Y'all didn't hear? You didn't hear about that?
What you say?
And they said that nigga used to hang out in front of high schools and shit like that, like on some pedophilia shit.
Who?
This nigga, Anthony Anderson.
What high school? Oh, he's on some creep shit? Hell no.
That nigga, yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that's
And I
unfortunate,
think
bro.
I seen something about it. And yeah, they said, and I think somebody was like, yeah, Anthony Anderson used to, I knew somebody, I forgot who said it. Somebody was
That's
like, Anthony
crazy.
Anderson used to hang out around my high. It was a chick. She was like, Anthony Anderson used to hang out around my high school and just like
Yeah,
sit, like just be parked. I'm like, what?
that's sad as hell.
Yeah, I was like, damn. So yeah, what's up with that? Anthony Anderson, news filed for divorce. What the hell happened?
So when did Blackish get canceled?
Damn, she filed divorce for a second time.
That sucks when you get somebody back and then it still don't work again, man. Some growth time you had, man.
Man, some people just grow apart, man. Like real shit. Like 22 years is a long ass time. Shit that you did 20 years ago, so I'm trying to make this shit you go like 20 years later, bro. Like, like just like working out and health, you might be big one like 5 years, and nigga next 10 you might be in shape. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's
Mm.
just like, or you might like this candy, and you're like, yo, this ain't. And sometimes they don't grow. Like It's like, yo, sometimes they outgrow each other.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up situation, man. But hey, damn, all bad. All right, what else we got up in here? Shit. We got Tony Rock, Jim Carrey. He was like, still nigga. You ain't lying about that shit. But yeah, on other news, shit. What else happened, bro? You got anything else for us upgrade?
Not at the moment. I thought we already kind of went through a lot. I don't see nothing else.
All right, bet. I will appreciate you. Make sure y'all like the video, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. It's been real, dog. Make sure, hey, DJ Upgrade, let them know where they can find you, bro.
This is
Wait,
DJ.
hold up. Hey, hold up. I do got one more topic. I heard about that 14's carjack a 74-year-old woman and drug her. They said, nigga, they drug her so far, nigga, her limbs start coming off.
She dead?
Yes, bro. She was 74 years old. 14's had a jacket for her car, bro. Where was that? What was the city was that in?
That's fucking cold, bro.
That's crazy. It's like, but like they said, I think Tupac said something. The babies you raise is the people that's gonna control the future, bro. Like I remember back in the day, bro. Like it just seems like the world gets more crooked and crooked. Yeah, it was in New York. I think it might have been in New York. Yeah, the world gets more crooked and crooked, bro. People don't understand though. Like, nigga, it'd be people like that got demonic parents that had these demonic seeds, or you got
that's
these,
true.
or you got these, you got some of these women that be nurses and got a promising futures that fuck with gangsta ass, evil ass niggas that do crime.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time, and then they have these babies, you know what I mean? And or vice versa. They have these babies, and you know what I'm saying? They pass down the demonic gene.
That shit is unfortunate, man. For you to drag somebody like that, it's like you ain't even got to do that though. Oh, he says, nah, New Orleans. I don't know what they did, but that shit out of pocket, man. It's out of pocket, man. There used to be a time where there was an age limit where it's like no kids, no people super old, you know? And now it seems like that shit out the door. Motherfuckers yank a motherfucking purse out of OG lady or whatever hands or whatever. So
yeah, they treat this shit like Grand Theft Auto. I feel like if niggas
yeah,
want better experience, niggas just need to save up, get you a PlayStation, man. Do all that shit where you can't get in trouble and live stream it. My nigga, you know what I mean? They were made live streaming the wrong shit.
it's just
Like,
senseless killing. You don't even have to do that. If you really had, you could have just worked out, did some push-ups, took her out her car, sat her down, ran back to the car. Like you don't even have to do an elderly lady like that. You don't have to. It's just an out of pocket situation. Like all four of them, man. Especially the driver. Like I hope they really watch them niggas for that shit, man.
as they
Do they
should.
know who black? Which one's black? Is the grandma black? Is the niggas black? I think the niggas is black, but I ain't gonna lie.
Automatically, nigga, you ain't never seen Gone in 60 Seconds.
This nigga.
Yeah, man. But nah,
My
man.
motherfucking nose itches, bruh. I'm fucking sick.
But hell yeah,
It
man.
was black teen girls live to be 71 and get killed like that. Hey, I gotta say something about black teen girls. They not good carjackers, bruh. Did you see that clip where they took the Uber nigga car and then drove and then crashed and ended up smashing and killing the Uber driver?
I did not see that, bro.
Bruh, look up women carjack Uber or something like that, bruh. They
Yeah,
fucking take the Uber nigga car and they fucking, oh my god, bro. Yeah, they about to get the chair for sure. They are. Yeah, they about to get the chair, bro. You feel
man.
me? And it's like, damn, get that nigga out the chair. Get you a taser. Get you a, I don't know, a knife. I don't know. Get him. If you can't get him out the chair, you can't carjack. But don't drive with the motherfucker on the side of you. You feel me? And then you make a right, flip over, crush a human body to death. You feel me? and then try to limp off because you're in a car accident now. It's over. Now it's vehicle manslaughter and all that other shit. You got to sit down on that. You're a murderer now. Same thing with niggas when they rob niggas and then they decide to shoot the nigga too. Like, all right, now you're a murderer. It's not even like you can't even go to the internet with this shit with the nigga chain. Yeah, nigga, I strip shit, nigga. No, you got to go to jail now. You a murderer. I thought the goal was to take the goods and run away and get away or whatever. Niggas ain't trying to do that.
Right. They're doing like a whole different they had a whole different agenda. Like if they about to go ahead and like, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and just take the goods, then get on, my nigga. Nobody got to lose their life over there. Like 2 lives being lost. You in jail, can't get out, and then you got a murder on your hand, bro. You know
And
what I'm
and
saying?
you may not be built for prison. So now you have to go to this jail, this prison where you are going to be terrorized. You're going to get beat up and don't get it twisted. Girls are very casual with girls, but when girls see that you ain't built like that, they also, just like what we see in the clip of the dude getting beat around because they killed his nephew. Don't think it ain't bitch's auntie that's been waiting for you too. Or you the bitch
Right.
that had my niece up in that car, right? That was you, right? Don't say it wasn't you. I just heard you talking about it. You got in that car crash with my niece, right? And this bitch gonna drag you. You feel me? This bitch is gonna embarrass you. This bitch is gonna eat your food, starve you out. Like when you in that life, like you gotta understand them people who you kill, even if they square, they whole family ain't square though. They got family in jail that they maybe don't talk to. They got family in the streets too. It's like I don't know, man. I thought the goal of being a thief is to get something worth something and get up out of there.
Right. All right. I just ran across another one. He said a father arrested about getting revenge for his 18-year-old son and daughter murderer in New Orleans. God damn.
Oh, sound like a hero.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sound like a hero. Now he can
Sound like
finally
you are me
finally
too.
start to sleep. I think he can start sleeping now.
Wow. Yeah. So his son was they said he had graduated. He got gunned down by his apartment in his apartment. He said a 21-year-old confessed to the double murder, you know, uh and his the dad got retaliation. The shooting highway was caught on video. He said it was an SUV pulling up beside a sedan and basically did him like the Russians did Alonzo. You dig me? So yeah, hell, you killed the son and daughter, nigga. You deserve to die, nigga. And nigga, I feel like the gun makers too, nigga. You feel me? Whoever, I'm going after everybody. Hell yeah. What are some good shows or movies to suggest us for us to check out? What about you? What you think about that upgrade?
I ain't opened up my Netflix tab in a minute. I've been off hella YouTube shit, catching up to like some Chicago street politic docs and shit. Damn, there was something on Hulu I seen and I was like, damn, I wish I had Hulu. I forgot what it was. But Hulu's on the rise. I really don't got nothing specifically for you, bro, to tell you the truth. I don't want to make nothing up because it ain't gonna be recent.
Yeah, I ain't really been watching TV like that, but what I would say is I've been watching a Little Dicky show. That shit is funny as hell. I know the first season. Power, I still got to catch up on that. That's a couple other shows too. Snowfall, I got to catch up on that.
Mhm.
All American first season was dope. Second season was all right. The third season was kind of trash. I didn't see it all, but those are some of the shows. Movies, I don't know. I ain't seen no movies lately. I ain't seen none lately. Yeah, yeah. Little Diggy shit is funny as
Lil
fuck, bro.
Dicky, fuck with it. Shout out Lil Dicky. That nigga hilarious. That show raw.
Hell yeah, but this time we for real on the sign up. I mean sign out. You know what I'm saying? This is RNB, real nigga banter. Make sure y'all follow my boy DJ Upgrade. You know what I mean? What you thought about it? I thought about it. Nigga, I said that like it was a music review. What you got for? I mean, let them know where they can find you. Great.
It's DJ underscore upgrade on Instagram. And when you get there, please make sure you click on the link in bio and like and support.
Yeah, make sure you follow me, the real DJ Show on Instagram. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, and all that other shit. Y'all gonna see us Friday. Well, you gonna see me tonight on the on live music reviews, man. Make sure y'all tap in. It's your boy the Real DJ Show. Love y'all. Peace.